What's up everybody, Caleb here, and today we're going to be unboxing my Tales from the Crypt complete series here. This is all 7 seasons, all 93 episodes. Tales from the Crypt ran from 1989 to 1996 on HBO, and from there went on to reruns on Sci-Fi, AMC, Fox, and Chiller. The series has been kept alive in the media pretty well. Great show, you know, for any horror fan, you know, you gotta love Tales from the Crypt. It's the original anthology series that went the distance, you know, with it being on a big cable network like HBO and being able to show everything they wanted to. And what we're going to do here is go through each season and talk about some of the best episodes and get a look at the DVD collection themselves. So let's get started. Start off with Tales from the Crypt, the complete first season. 6 episodes in the first season. All 6 episodes in this season are fantastic. This season contains my favorite episode, which is The Man Who Was Death with William Sadler. Great episode. About an executioner who goes freelance when the death penalty is abolished. And also Dig That Cat, He's Real Gone with Joe Pantoliano. Great episode. That's one of the first episodes I remember seeing, actually, where the man gets a surgical graft of a cat's 9 lives and becomes a sideshow sensation. It's a great episode. It's 6 episodes. It's a disc. This season also features an awesome documentary on the original comic books themselves, actually. Tales from the Crypt, from comic books to television. It's about an hour-long documentary, and it's got interviews with the directors of the episodes and the creators and everything. It's a really awesome documentary. I was so excited when I seen this DVD when it came out. I was like, yes, finally, Tales from the Crypt. Make it its DVD release. Moving on to the complete second season. 18 episodes in this one. Lots of gory, scary moments in this one as well. Some of the best episodes in this one are probably Cutting Cards with Lance Henriksen. That's a great episode with 2 card players who will do anything to be the winner, including cutting limbs off. Also Dead Right, that's a good one with Demi Moore and Jeffrey Tambor. The Switch, directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a classic episode. Until there's disc 1. Three's a Crowd. That episode is insane. It gives me chills to this day. If you haven't seen that episode, Three's a Crowd, you need to go back and watch it. It's just, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but that episode, it's intense. It really is. And then we're here for disc 2. For Crying Out Loud, that's another great episode with Sam Kinison. Four-Sided Triangle, that's a good one. Patricia Arquette, Ventriloquist Dummy, Bobcat Goldthwait. Corman's Calamity, that's a good one with Harry Anderson. He's an artist for Tales from the Crypt comic books, and his drawings come to life. And My Brother's Keeper, that's a good one as well, with the Siamese Twins. Let's open back up here and check out the discs. 3-disc set, 6 discs per episode. Pretty cool special feature on here too about the second season with new Crypt Keeper animations and everything. It's pretty sweet. And there's also a little documentary too about a Tales from the Crypt radio episode with Tim Curry. Pretty sweet. Complete third season, 1991, 14 episodes. Again, another classic season here. They switched it up with this collection though, putting them on actual case discs here. Carrying Death, great episode with Kyle MacLachlan where he's handcuffed to the cop who he shot. And he has to lug him through the desert. The Trap, it's a good one. Disc. Reluctant Vampire with Malcolm McDowell. Classic. Undertaking Parlor, that's one of my other favorite episodes, where the kids unmask the murders going on between their pharmacists and the Undertaker at the parlor. Split Second, that's a good one too, with the late Brian James. And Yellow, the hour-long episode back about World War I. Kirk Douglas, Eric Douglas, Lance Henriksen, and Dan Aykroyd. Great episode. Not much into war movies and stuff, but when Tales from the Crypt does it, I give it a chance. Moving on to Season 4. 1992, 14 episodes again. This is a great season. This season has a lot of guest stars in it, a lot of big name celebrities in this season. None But a Lonely Heart, directed by Tom Hanks, and also features Tom Hanks as a cameo. What's Cooking? Another one of my favorite episodes with Christopher Reeve, Meatloaf, and Judd Nelson, where Judd Nelson kills and cooks the remains at the diner. Classic episode. Split Personality with Joe Pesci and Burt Young. It's a good one. Alright, moving on to Season 5. 13 episodes in this season, 1993. Pretty decent season. Got some memorable episodes that I love. The best one probably being Death of Some Salesman with Tim Curry, where he plays all three roles, Ma and Paul Brackett and Winona Brackett. Just Tim Curry at his best. Forever Ambergorious with Roger Daltrey and Steve Buscemi. That's a good one. People Who Live in Brass Harris with Brad Dourif. Two for the Show, that one's pretty good. House of Horror. Well Cooked Hams with Billy Zane. I had the chance to see Billy Zane in real life. He came into the grocery store that I work at. They were filming a movie here in my hometown. Not my hometown, I live across the river from it, but Portsmouth, Ohio. And he was outside our store at the Red Box, and I yelled, "Loved your episode of Tales from the Crypt."
Ready? You know why you're here.
Alright. And Season 6. This one, I believe, ran 94 to 95, 2 years. 15 episodes in this season. This is a pretty good season as well. About the Punishment for the Crime is probably the best episode of the season. With Catherine O'Hara, the mom from Home Alone, if y'all don't know that, and the mom in Beetlejuice. My favorite episode of the season is definitely Doctor of Horror with Hank Azaria, Travis Tritt, and Ben Stein. That's a classic episode. And to the final season. Season 7. This is definitely the weakest season of the series. You know, it's a good idea that they ended it with this one. 13 episodes. They moved the series to London, England. Not a very good move, honestly. The only episode that is really, honestly, I think worth watching in this season is the final episode, The Third Pig, which is the animated episode, which is it's really sweet. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's just not my favorite. You know, I've tried to sit down and watch these episodes, but I just really can't get into them. And that's it. The complete series of Tales from the Crypt. Like I said, ran for 1989 to 1996, produced 7 seasons, and in the original run produced 2 movies, Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood, and also Ritual, which came out, I believe, in 2005, I believe. And that pretty much wraps up this video. Keep watching for more horror unboxings of DVD, VHS collections. Like, subscribe, and all that good jazz. This is Caleb, and we'll see you next time.